Yun din, may time ulit. Hindi ko feel to be best. Ay, makulog siya. And then, and well, yes, so it's actually everything. That's what that is actually if you should match your and she mess it. She would take it over and it's definitely the issue. Was in general and beautiful. It came pregnant and then the girl was saying condition. If she's still pretty. So like, oh yeah, that's why I want to ban bridges. I want to do bridges, that's the way she was. The lady who ran on that boat, basically, somehow that's us. It's not supposed to be. And reaching it for everyone. Need was nice, but I was. It's still not. This is about TV. There's a new flyer. No, this one has fabric. Another delay or man. There's your. Đấy, còn last minute này sẽ là bằng phản đá rồi.
Yeah. in-person learning options, hands-on training with industry-standard tools, certifications recognized by top employers worldwide. We are the endorsed education provider in Ghana with IIBA. Join the global network of achievers transforming their careers and businesses. Your future starts today. Enroll now. Call us on 024-680-9200 or visit centerforanalytics.com. Build the right skills for your bright future.
Um, it's been an amazing 12 weeks. I came here a bit confused, but I'm leaving confident and even more excited because I've learned so much in this within 3 months, and I'm ready to continue the work. And I want to say thank you to CBA. It's been an amazing journey, and yeah, let's go on with it.
I hope you guys see my boss. I'm having issues.
Hi everyone, my name is Manuel and I'm here to share some good news with you. I studied with CBA and they have deepened my understanding of data analysis and insight of data, drawing insight of data. So wherever you are hearing me, you want to learn data, you want to improve on your data skills, CBA is the best place for you.
Are you ready to take your career to the next level? Choose Center for Business Analysis. At Center for Business Analysis, we empower professionals with on-demand skills through our certification program in data analytics and business analysis. Learn to analyze and interpret data to drive decisions, solve complex business challenges, and deliver success. Our programs feature flexible online and in-person learning options, hands-on training with industry standard tools, certification certifications recognized by top employers worldwide. We are the endorsed education provider in Ghana with IIBA. Join the global network of achievers transforming their careers and businesses. Your future starts today. Enroll now. Call us on 024 680 9200 or visit centerforanalytics.com. Build the right skills for your bright future.
Hello.
It's been an amazing 12 weeks.
The exposure is massive. There's so much money on this, you understand?
The class was insightful, interactive, eye-opening. Class was very fun,
Engaging and impactful.
Join the Center for Business Analysis and prepare yourself for the world outside.
Data is a new deal.
Hi and good evening to you all. I'm grateful you could join us for this informative session. We are still waiting for some people to join us, but at CBA, we are very conscious with our time. So we will proceed and hope that the rest will join us shortly. And welcome to the informative session for our Chartered Data Analytics Manager CDAM program, which is awarded by the Chartered Institute of Management Specialists and based in the US. And during this session, we will look at what the program is all about, the entry requirements, the benefits of the program, the course outline, how we assess the program, how much it will cost you to register and get chartered or the chartered designation. All right. Once again, welcome. And if you have any questions, please do well to post them on our WhatsApp number on your screen. That is 0246809200. All right. Alternatively, you can send your questions via the Google Meet console, and then we will answer or respond to your questions accordingly. All right. Now, before we begin, I'm sure some of you were just watching some videos about us. Just a minute or two, let's watch a couple more, and then we will hit the ground running. Okay.
Are you ready to take your career to the next level? Choose Center for Business Analysis. At Center for Business Analysis, we empower professionals with on-demand skills through our certification program in data analytics and business analysis. Learn to analyze and interpret data to drive decisions, solve complex business challenges, and deliver success. Our programs feature flexible online and in-person learning options, hands-on training with industry-standard tools, certifications recognized by top employers worldwide. We are the endorsed education provider in Ghana with IIBA. Join the global network of achievers transforming their careers and businesses. Your future starts today. Enroll now. Call us on 024 680 9200 or visit centerforanalytics.com. Build the right skills for your bright future. Are you ready?
Hi everyone, my name is Emmanuel and I'm here to share some good news with you. I studied with CBA and they have deepened my understanding of data analysis and insight of data, drawing insight from data. So wherever you are hearing me, you want to learn data, you want to improve on your data skills, CBA is the best place for you. Bye.
So hello, my name is Funola Abaji-Williams and I've been privileged to study with CBA. It has been very insightful, interactive, and eye-opening. And I've had the opportunity to learn a different aspect of data analytics, as in tread into new waters, as I'm a beautiful beginner, and it's been great. And I encourage everybody to come on board and let's go together. Thank you.
Hello.
Our class was very insightful. Extremely exciting to surprise you. When you hear data analytics, you think it's not exciting, but it was really exciting. It was truly insightful, and I would say it was eye opening because we learned so many things we didn't expect. Me especially, I was so scared. I thought I wasn't even going to make it through the 10 weeks of the class, but I did. I'm extremely confident about my skills and knowledge I have gained, and I know this is a very good investment for me. And I would encourage everybody who wants to grow and develop in their career or whichever field they find themselves that they want to grow and develop to take this class because data is where the world is heading towards. We are done working with assumptions. We are looking at facts. We are looking at what the numbers are saying. And so this class is the class you have to be in. And really, I did it. You can.
All right. And by way of continuous reminder, please do send your questions to um, the Google Meet chat console or via the numbers on your screen 0246809200. And I want to use this opportunity to wish all the Christians on this call a happy Easter. And we pray that the death of Christ, as we remember, will bring us good tidings. All right. And if you are enjoying, enjoy with caution. All right. Okay. So, before we dive into the Chartered Data Analytics Manager program, I want us to take a moment to tell you who we are. Because when you are investing in a professional certification, you would want to ensure that you are in good hands. And the Center for Business Analysis, CBA, we are not a new player in this place. All right. We are an endorsed education provider for IIBA, which means we have been recognized by one of the world's most leading bodies in business analysis as a quality provider of professional certification training. And that endorsement doesn't come easy. All right. We and we are proud of it. So we wear it with some kind of pride, right? Our focus is on two critical areas: business analysis and then business data analytics. And we have a new addition, which is the cybersecurity analysis. And everything we do is built around one goal: equipping professionals like you with skills that actually matter in today's world or in today's technology driven world. Now, what makes this particular program exciting is our partnership with the Chartered Institute of Management Specialists, SIM. All right. Together, we deliver the Chartered Data Analytics Manager designation, that is the CDAM, right? And it's a certification that carries real weight at the strategic and leadership level. All right. And practically speaking, we have made it accessible whether you prefer to learn in person or online. We have our programs that gives you that flexibility. All right. Now, moving forward, I would want to introduce you to our team of facilitators. Um, First on your screen is Mr. Haruna Abu Bakar, who is a lead facilitator for the data analytics faculty. All right. He has more than 15 years of experience spanning from nanotechnology industries, all right, to the oil and gas industry. You know, Haruna is a chemical engineer by training, but he calls himself a data analyst by choice. Currently, he is the program's instrumentation manager for Authentics, where he oversees the company's business in Western and Central Africa. All right. So that is Mr. Abubakar for you. And if you come to CBA, you can just ask for Malam. All right. And we will get you Haruna. He's not a Juju man, but rather a data Malam. right? So he's a certified analyst. He's a senior business analysis expert, all right? There's a wealth of information or knowledge you can gain from this man once you enroll or engage services, all right? Now, to continue, we have Mr. Bright Osei-Bedu, who is data strategist with more than a decade of experience. He has delivered data analytics driven solutions to organizations like Deloitte, Diageo, what we call Guinness Ghana, right? Solidar Network, Ghana Revenue Authority, Temaliu Oil, just name the companies, all right? Currently, he is the research and development lead at Implementers, where he provides insights that shape program design and their donor engagement and policy advocacy. All right. Then that is myself, yours truly, Stephen Obin Kwartin. All right. I am the executive director for Center for Business Analysis, at the same time in an acting position as the course coordinator for the business. All right. Having worked with the Whitaker Group as the Ghana office manager for 5 years, had to just jump to Center for Business Analysis, where I also facilitate with the data analytics faculty. All right. Now, let's talk about the body behind this Chatered designation, because the credibility of any certification is only as strong as the institution that awards it. All right. And the Chartered Institute of Management Specialists SIMS is an internationally recognized professional body. That means when you earn a SIM affiliated designation, it doesn't just carry weight here in Ghana or locally. It travels with you wherever you find yourself. It speaks a language that employers, clients, and your peers understand across international borders. And the mission of SIM is straightforward, but a very powerful one: advancing management excellence and raising professional standards worldwide. That is not just a tagline, it is reflected in their caliber of designations they award. And speaking about designation, SIM awards chartered status. So the only thing they do is chartered programs. Now, if you have been in the professional world long enough, you know that the word chartered means something. It signals that you don't just attend a course, you actually demonstrated exceptional competence, expertise, and leadership in your field. That is the bar SIM sets, and that's the bar the CDAM holds you to. Finally, SIM isn't just about handing out certificates and then you move on. They are actively invested in ongoing development and management practices globally, which means once you get this designation, you are connected to a living, evolving professional community, not a static credential. So when you combine CBA's local expertise and delivery excellence with SIM's global recognition, what you get is a program that is both credible and practical. All right. Now, what exactly is the Chartered Data Analytics Manager designation? Let me put it in a very simple way. This program is for professionals who don't just work with data. They lead through data. It is designed for people who understand that data analytics isn't just a technical function, it's a strategic asset that, when handled well, can transform an entire organization. Now, look at the three pillars embedded in this designation. All right. First, exceptional competence. This isn't a participation certificate where you come, you collect money and give you a certificate. No, it recognizes that you have genuinely mastered the craft of data and analytics. Second is the strategic expertise. You are not just running reports, you are informing decisions at the highest level. And the third, ethical responsibility. In a world where data misuse is making headlines, the ability to handle data with integrity is not optional. It is essential, it is imperative. And this designation holds you accountable to all the three pillars enumerated above. Now, here is what I want you to sit with for a moment. The word charter in this designation is deliberate. All right. It places you in the same category as any chartered program you can think of. Chartered engineers, chartered managers, chartered accountants, chartered this. These are professionals whose credential command respect in boardrooms and across industries. And this program comes to you through a powerful collaboration. You know, CBA, we have a proven delivery expertise, and now we are backed by SIMS Global Professional Standing. So that combination is what makes the CDMA both credible and career defining. All right. Now, we just talked about the CDMA designation in the previous slide. Now, let us go a little deeper because this designation deserves a proper explanation. You need to really understand the core of this certification. All right. Now, this designation is globally recognized. That means wherever your career takes you, whether you are working with a multinational consulting across borders or building something here in Ghana, this credential speaks for itself. But here is what really sets this program apart. It is not designed for someone who just has said about data analytics and blah, blah, blah. There are plenty of courses for that, for people, if you want like very basic analytics and all that. This designation is built for professionals who can take complex data insights and turn them into decisions that move organizations forward. And that's a very different and much rare skill set. Think about it this way. You know, most organizations have data. Very few have leaders who know what to do with it at a strategic level. So this designation bridges that gap between the technical side and the executive table. And right now, the bridge is exactly where the demand is. All right. Now, the three pillars we just talked about, all right, previously, all right. You are shaping strategy, right? It's validating your understanding of your technical mastery of analytics, all right? And then you will be an ethical leader, all right? So these three together, that is not just a certification or a chartered status, right? It's more of a professional identity for you. Now, Now let's look at the bigger picture, all right? Because understanding why this designation matters starts with understanding the world we are operating in right now. Data is no longer a background function. It is the engine of modern businesses. And every day, the world generates about 3.5 quintillion bytes of data, which is very large amount of data. All right. And even now, we measure them in zettabytes. All right. A number so big, most of us can't fully picture it. And that volume is only growing. With it comes with enormous demand, not just for people who can crunch the numbers, all right, but for leaders who can look at the data and say, here is what this means for our organization, and here is what we should do about it, right? But here is the uncomfortable truth, and this is where the opportunity comes in. Most organizations are struggling to find that people. They have data teams, they have dashboards, they even have AI tools. What they don't have enough are professionals who are able to combine, who are able to combine deep analytical skills with strategic thinking, all right, that is needed to drive transformation. That gap is real. It's growing and is being felt across industries right here in Ghana and also globally. Trust me, I have been a consultant to several companies in Ghana so far as data analytics is concerned. So I know what I'm talking about. Ask yourself, where do you want to sit in that picture? On the side of the gap or on the other side of it? All right. So this CDAM was designed precisely to put you on the right side. It gives you the advanced analytical capabilities and leadership toolkit to not just navigate complex data environment, but to lead your organization through them. All right. Now, who should pursue this certification? All right. You may ask yourself, is this program for me? All right. And by the time we are done with this slide, you know whether this program um, is good for you or not. All right. After my answer. All right. Now, if you work with data in any meaningful way, and especially if you are at a point in your career where you are moving beyond execution and you want to transition into management, into leadership, into strategy, then this is absolutely yours. All right. Look at the roles on the slides here. Business analyst, data analyst, business intelligence analyst. These are professionals who already live and breathe data every day. So this certification or chartered program takes what you already know and elevates it to a chartered, globally recognized standard. It gives your expertise a name, a title, a credential, and a description that the world respects. You may be a data engineer, a statistician, you have the technical depth. So what this designation adds is the strategic and leadership dimension that opens doors to senior roles or executive roles. You may be an economist, you may be a strategic decision maker or a business leader. You understand the big picture. This program will sharpen your ability to anchor uh, 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 the big decisions in solid data intelligence. That combination is very powerful. And for working professionals more broadly, if you are in any role where you work with data, data can influence what you do. You may be a marketing person where you or salesperson where you deal with a lot of data and all that. Then this designation signals to your employer, your clients, and your industry that you are not just keeping up with data revolution, you are actually leading it. So whether you are looking to advance, transition, or simply cement your professional standing, this certification was built for you or was built having you in mind. All right. And this certification is actually designed for experienced professionals. To qualify, candidates must meet rigorous criteria that reflect both academic preparation and real world professional achievement. This ensures that the designation carries meaningful weight in the marketplace and among your peers. When so I want to ask, so what is the academic qualification? You need a bachelor's degree or an HND or equivalent qualification in any field, but more importantly, if you have it in analytics, in business analysis, in computer science, in statistics, or any related field, it's fine. All right. If you have any advanced degree like a master's or a doctoral or professional certification in data analytics, right, these qualifications are viewed favorably and may even strengthen your application. All right. The academic foundation ensures that you possess the theoretical grounding necessary for advanced analytical reasoning. We will also look at your professional experience. You are expected to demonstrate substantial professional experience in data analytics roles. All right, this will include documented involvement in analytics projects, application of recognized methodologies, and your outcomes that were achieved. All right. So this is not an entry level certification. You should at least have done some kind of data analytics training or certification somewhere. It is designed for professionals who already have been operating or trained in data and analytics. All right. You need to also show evidence of ongoing learning through professional certification, continued education, educational courses, workshops, conferences that is related to analytics and all that. All this strengthens your profile. All right. You know, the data analytics landscape, it keeps evolving, right? And so the CDAM framework rewards professionals who stay current with emerging tools, techniques, and regulatory requirements, all right, depending on where you are. Mhm. So I want us to look thoroughly at what you will actually learn because uh, this program is only as good as the knowledge behind it. All right. Now, the curriculum is very comprehensive, but it is not bloated. Every model was designed with one question in mind. What does a modern data leader actually need to know? And the answer is reflected right here. So we'll start with data collection and preparation because no analysis is better than data feeding it. You will master how to gather, clean, and prepare data in the right way. A skill that sounds basic, but is where most data projects fail. All right. And from there, we'll move into exploratory data analysis, where we will look at how we ask the right questions of data. We will spot patterns, we will look at anomalies and insights that others tend to miss. All right. Then we'll look at statistical analysis where we'll give you the rigor behind your findings with confidence, not just intuition. All right. Then will look at predictive modeling and some machine learning basics. All right. This is where things get exciting. You will learn to build models that don't just describe the past, but anticipate the future. All right. And that is where real strategic values live. All right. But raw insights means nothing if you can't communicate it, which is exactly why data visualization and storytelling is built into this program. You will learn how to make data compelling, not just correct. All right. You need to communicate the data or the insights effectively and through what's made up. That will be your visualization and how good you are able to tell your stories. All right. Then we'll look at business intelligence and reporting, which will bridge your um, analytical work to organizational decision making. Then we'll look at ethical and responsible data use. We talked about this earlier. All right. We have some regulations and all that. So this model alone could save your organization from serious reputational and legal risks or damages. All right. Then finally, we'll look at strategic decision making, right? And this is the model that separates the CDAM from every other data course. It's where you step fully into the role of a leader. All right. Now, how do we assess or your or we assess you during this program? All right. We have a very comprehensive, multi-dimensional approach. All right. So the assessment is not limited to maybe you writing an examination. Instead, we combine several methods to evaluate your knowledge, your skills, and professional competencies holistically. All right. So the approach ensures that only true qualified individuals receive this designation. All right. So we will have an academic and certification review. So we will formally review your academic qualification. If you say you have a first degree, we may ask you, can you show us proof? All right. If you have any professional certification or you've done any continuous development course and all that, let us know. All right. If you are already an alumni of CBA, we know you. All right. So that should be fine. All right. Now, we will also examine your technical knowledge. All right. So there will be an examination where we will assess you on your technical knowledge and competencies in data analytics tools, the techniques and methodologies. All right. So this actually elevates your ability to apply analytical frameworks rigorously and accurately under professional conditions. All right. We'll look at your professional experiences, right? If you have documented them, all right, the projects you've taken, the methodologies you used, among other things, and what were the outcome. All right. Then we'll have practical case studies and practical assignments. All right. You must complete case studies and your assignments. All right. The assignments are designed to assess your ability to analyze complex data sets and drive meaningful insights and communicate findings effectively. All right. Then, um, for your practical assignment or your project or capstone projects that will be given to you, you need to write some kind of report or quote unquote thesis or dissertation on the project. All right. So please take note. It may not be as comprehensive as what academically we do. So this is more like a business paper on the project that you are doing. you choose the project of your choice, and then you may want to put out something, and possibly you may want to even publish in the dailies or in one of the online portals, among others. All right. So let's bring all this together. What do you actually walk away at the end of this program? First, advanced analytical skills. You won't just be familiar with data analytics techniques, you will have mastered these techniques, all right? The kind of mastery that makes you the person your organization tends to when the stakes are high or they need anything regarding data and analytics. Next is your strategic leadership. You will be equipped to do something most data professionals may not be able to do. You will drive transformation. All right. You just don't recommend it, not just support it. You lead transformative projects and agendas. All right. And this is a very different and much more valuable position to be in. The third, and which for me is a big one, you earn the chartered designation. All right. So after your name, you can add command CDAM. All right. It's not just for decoration, but it is a globally recognized mark of excellence that tells the world that you have been held to a professional standard and you have actually met that standard. Then also the professional network. When you earn this designation, you don't just gain a certificate, you gain access to a community of chartered professionals across the world. All right. We say these days, your network is your net worth. All right. Now, your career advancement, maybe you've been eyeing a role, a senior role that maybe it could be an executive seat. I mean, this designation is the kind of credential that makes those conversations a lot easier to have. All right, you can easily climb the career ladder. And then the final one is the industry recognitions. All right, employers are actively looking for professionals uh, who can lead with data. All right, so this designation tells them without you having to say a word that you are exactly that person. All right. Now, I want to address something that doesn't get talked about enough when people are considering professional certifications. So I've taken the course, I've gone through the processes. What happens after I get this designation? All right. Now, with this certification or designation, the journey doesn't end at the exam. In fact, in many ways, I see it as just the beginning. When you join this program, you are not just gaining a designation, you are joining a community. Our alumni network has over 6,000 alumni members that we have trained over the past 6 years and over 500 certified professionals. And it is active. We are talking about peer connections, right? Or within a private group, all right? All right. And once you're able to leverage on the relationships well, all right, you it opens doors that maybe your CV cannot open. All right. Then there is this continuous development, right? The data world moves fast. You have AI, machine learning, new analytics frameworks. Things are evolving constantly. So as a chartered data analyst holder, you get complimentary access to our quarterly workshops and webinars specifically focused on emerging trends. So you are not just relevant today, you stay relevant, all right? That alone is worth a great deal, all right? And here is what I think really sets CBA apart, all right? Uh, Personalized career coaching, and this is exclusive to this certification. So we do CV reviews. We help you optimize your LinkedIn profile for high level analytical roles. We run mock interview sessions designed specifically for the positions you are aiming for, because we know that passing an exam and landing the opportunity are two different challenges. All right. So we want to help you with both. So once you invest in this certification, you are not just paying for a certificate, you are buying into an ongoing support system that is genuinely invested in where your career goes from here. All right. Now, what is the structure of this program? It is only 12 weekends, that is 3 months. All right. And within the 3 months, you have tuition, you'll be given time to start your project work and all that. And then you will come and make a presentation. Now, note that the first session we will have and the last session is compulsory for you to come in person as much as possible. All right. In between, we have online lectures. So most of the lectures are held online Tuesdays and Thursdays, all right, until we are done with all those bits, all right. Note that there will be an assessment. You will write an exam that goes straight to the certification body. In addition, your project will be sent to them for evaluation. The report you add to the project will also be sent for evaluation. All right, so it's not just like a walkover, you just come through and that's it. No, it's way, way, way beyond that. All right, and note that our next cohort is starting on the 11th of April. All right, some few days from now. And if you would want to pursue, this is fine. Note that for every cohort, we are looking at only 10 participants for every cohort for this chartered designation. We are looking for only 10 participants, and these 10 participants must be ready to pay for the certification fee when we are done, because they can only do 10 people at a time. All right. That is the certification body. That's the arrangement we have with them. If it is less than that, we are going to pay some extra monies and blah blah blah. We don't want to get in there. So our main aim is 10 people to just go through this cohort, and that's it. All right. If we are more than 10, fine, but a minimum of 10. Okay. So we have just some few seats for us to fill up the minimum of 10, and then we take it from there. All right. But note that for this program, we don't take more than 20 people. All right, it's because of the rigorous assessment and the projects that will be vetted and all that. So we won't take more than 20, and we will not take less than 10. All right, so if you would want to participate, please do so now. All right, and on your screen now, you see a list of companies whose employees have participated in our trainings. There are a whole lot of them. We can't list all of them. All right. So, people are taking advantage of this. I always tell people, don't wait for an opportunity to come and you are not ready. All right. Then the opportunity will come. You are not ready for it. And some will usually run to us, oh, can I have a one-on-one session and all that? For us, if you're on customized training, we do a minimum of 10. So we will calculate the fee we charge per head times 10. If you're able to pay, we'll do for you. All right. So take advantage now, right? Before it's too late. All right. I just want us to watch this testimonial from some of our participants, and then we'll wrap
Our
up.
class was very insightful, extremely exciting to surprise you. When you hear data analytics, you think it's not exciting, but it was really exciting. It was truly insightful, and I would say it was eye-opening because we learned so many things we didn't expect. Me especially, I was so scared. I thought I wasn't even going to make it through the 10 weeks of the class, but I did. I'm extremely confident about my skills and knowledge I have gained, and I know this is a very good investment for me. And I would encourage everybody who wants to grow and develop in their career or whichever field they find themselves that they want to grow and develop to take this class because data is where the world is heading towards. We are done working with assumptions. We are looking at facts. We are looking at what the numbers are saying. And so this class is the class you have to be in. And really, I did it. You can.
Yes, really, she did it, and you also can. So I just want to tell you about why some of these candidates chose us, all right, and why you should also choose CBA for all your certification programs, all right. Um, we stand out as a premier choice, right? And on the screen, we have highlighted some reasons that makes us the ideal partner for your certifications, whether it's business analysis, business data analytics, or the data analytics manager certification or designation. We are proud to be associated with IIBA and SIMS. We are the approved provider in Ghana, and this is a distinction that sets us apart, right? And these institutions are respected authority, and their endorsement means our trainings meet the highest international standards for certification and also education. All right. Now, we don't just teach theory, we focus on practical, real world training. It is hands on. It means that you are engaged with real world scenarios, real case studies, and real projects that reflects the challenges you will face in your career. All right. We also have expert facilitators, and this is what truly elevates our learning experience. All right, these aren't just instructors, they are industry professionals, they are coaches, they are mentors with decades of experience in data analytics. So they will bring you real world insights and practical knowledge to every session you have with them. Now, imagine learning from someone who has solved the same problem, right? Over and over, the same problems you will encounter. So they will share proven strategies and insider tips. All right. And with us at CBA, you are guided by mentors who ensure you understand not just what, but the how and why behind every skill. The last but not the least, CBA, we have a proven track record that speaks to our history of success. We have empowered over 6,000 participants to achieve their career goals, delivering training programs that produce measurable results. And our candidates have gone on to secure exciting roles, they've earned promotions, and make significant impact in their organizations. This isn't just a promise. This is our legacy of excellence, and this is backed success stories. So once you study with us, you are joining the community of professionals who have walked this path and thrived, giving you confidence in the value of your investment. Recently, I happened to find myself in a bank, and just at a car park, I just met one of our past candidates. And by the time I realized, I was surrounded by about 8 to 10 people. I didn't count them. And it was so fulfilling how They were telling me how impactful the program has been, how some have gone on to earn promotions, taking up other roles and all that. It was so much joy. And the conversation extended over 1 hour. I had forgotten that I was even going for lunch. All right. So our track record is there. And if you want proof, we can prove that to you. Right. So these are some pictures from some of our cohorts. All right. And note that when you come, you will not see this classroom. We have moved to a new location, which is ultra modern, all right, with high tech teaching equipment that will aid and make your learning much, much easier and smooth. All right. I'll talk about our new location shortly. Now, I would want you to look at this chart for a moment. All right. So you see the chart. I think it should be on your right. It's on my right. All right. So you have an average salary of people who are not certified or chartered on the right side. But once you get this CDMA, the chartered professional, the difference is not marginal, it is wide. We are talking about moving from earning $100,000 annually to about $160,000 annually. That is a significant jump, and it is backed by industry salary survey from some of the most respected research firms in the world. The Gartner, the Deloitte, Robert Half, all right? Someone will say, we are in Ghana, you are talking about dollars. You see, the vision must be big. We've had people who have completed, some are in Ghana, they are working remotely, all right? So you need to open your eyes, all right? And look up at the rules that this opens up, all right? You could be a chief data officer, head of analytics, a data strategy manager, a lead data scientist, data governance lead, AI and machine learning strategies. These are not just entry titles. These are the seats where strategy is set, where budgets are approved, where organizations are shaped. These are the roles that companies are actively struggling to fill with the right people, right? So here is the thing. Most professionals in the data space are competing for the same mid-level positions, all right? The chartered designation moves you out of the crowded space and positions you for a completely different category of opportunity. So the question isn't really whether you can afford to do this program. The question is, can you afford not to? All right, because every year without this designation is potentially a year of earnings, influence, and career growth that is left on the table. And this is what leveling up actually means or looks like. All right. Now, at CBA, one thing that we are trying to do is that global advantage we try to give to our participants. All right. And this is where things really get exciting. All right. One of the most common concerns professionals have after completing certification is, okay, I have the credential, but how do I actually get the opportunity? We heard that and we have done something about it. You know, we are not directly involved in finding jobs for people and all that. It's not part of our business. So it's more like an add-on service. So locally here in Ghana, we do get requests from organizations to help them fill vacant positions and all that. When we do get them, we post them on our alumni pages for interested persons to apply. All right. But internationally, we have with capital placement. All right. That is the industry's highest rated internship provider. And as a CDAM, or let me say a CBA student, you don't just get access. You get priority access. That means you are not at the back of the queue. You are at the front. All right. But let's talk about what really makes this extraordinary. The guarantee, right? This partnership offer 100% internship placement guarantee. If we cannot secure you a professional internship, capital placement will get a full refund of your placement fee. And that's it, full stop. All right. So we are confident about this. All right. And we are willing to put money where our mouth is. All right. So whatever you put in, you invest in the unlikely event that you don't get any placement, your money will be refunded. All right. And where are these opportunities we are talking about? We are looking at London, we are looking at New York, and Singapore. Singapore, three of the most dynamic, high demand business and technology hubs in the world, with remote and in-person options across more than 225 industries. So whether you are in finance, in tech, healthcare, consulting, or beyond, there is a pathway for you. All right. So think about this practically. You could be sitting in Accra today, and 6 months from now, be gaining professional experience in one of the world's most leading financial centers, right? With a chartered designation behind your name, right? Charlie, they no be small thing, oh. So this is rather a career-changing combination, all right? And these are the companies, top-tier companies, global organizations, capital placement, recruits for so far as internships are concerned, right? We have people who are now living in London through this program, all right? So once you enroll, you can, the course administrators will give you much more information about this, and then we take it from there, right? In all this, I have not mentioned the cost of the certification program. All right. It's very simple. The admission fee or registration is 250 Ghana cedis, 250 Ghana cedis. The total tuition cost is 7,900, but we have installment. First installment 4,000, the second 2,500, the third 1,400. All right. And then once you are done with the processes locally, and then we take your theses, the projects, send them to the chartered body for them to evaluate finally and issue you the chartered designation. That will cost you $550. That $550 is not coming to us. It is going straight to Chartered Institute of Management Specialists. All right. And the 7,900 is going mostly to the facilitators who are taking us through this program, the evaluators, those who will be looking at your reports and advising and all that. All right. Where we did it, actually, we should have been charging about 12,000 for this program, but we know our part of the world, we know how things are. So this is more or less more like a big sacrifice we are making for our community that we want to impact. All right. So kindly take note. So 7,900, which you can pay in 3 installments. As I said, 4,000, 2,500, and 1,400. How do you enroll? Very simple. Please go to our website, centerforanalytics.com. You click on the apply button. You select the course, and in this case, that's the Chartered Data Analytics Manager. Pay for the registration and fill out the form. If you have any challenge with the registration, send us a WhatsApp or call 0246809200. We will answer and swiftly respond or resolve your issue. All right. Please, if you have any issue with registration, don't hesitate. Text us, WhatsApp us, call us, all right, and we will respond swiftly, all right. If you have any further inquiries or you want further information, please reach us any day, anytime through the following medium on our phone numbers 0246 809 200, or you can call 0200 222 244. 222 Email info@centerforanalytics.com. You can also visit us at a new ultramodern space at East Legon near the ANC Mall, 17 Garden Road. We are next to the Mawako restaurant. Pay us a visit and between the hours of 8 and 4:30 p.m. Monday to Friday, and on Saturday 8 to 3 p.m. All right. Thank you so much for your time. I've exhausted my time. I will spend 5 minutes and see if there are any questions, and then I will respond. Oh, I don't have any questions. Okay, let me see. No questions? James, kindly post your question in the comment box, please, or via WhatsApp, and I will respond to that. Okay. One moment, I'm checking WhatsApp. I have a couple of messages. It's been an hour, so um, one moment. Okay. One person is asking, how different is this from the IIBA certification? All right, a very good question. So, James, I'll come to you in a moment. So the IIBA provides certification. Chartered Institute of Management Specialists provide a chartered status. All right. Ideally, these are different certifications with different approach, but chartered is elevated or a little bit elevated than the certification program. All right. Even though all can lead you into strategic level, but chartered is seen as more esteemed than the certification. However, to be a chartered person, you need some knowledge, background, experience, and order before. So you may want to take, if you don't have any skill or knowledge in analytics, we cannot admit you. You may have to do the business data analytics certification before. All right. James is saying, what time for the Tuesday and Thursday sessions? 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. All right. Who is eligible to do this program? You need a first degree, Kwame, you need a first degree in any discipline, preferably if you have it in analytics related, in statistics, right? It's the better, the much easier it is for you. Also, if you work in an environment where you deal with data, you may be like a sales and marketing person where you deal with a lot of data and all that. So not necessarily the degree, but the first degree anyway. All right. You need a first degree anyway. However, you need to deal with data. You should have some kind of data analytics training, all right? Whether a certification, it could be a Coursera certificate, whichever. You need to show proof if you don't have that data analytics experience and all that. Yes, the meeting is being streamed live on our YouTube channel, which we have just posted again. All right. James, do you have to immediately chatter after the session? Not necessarily, but it's advisable. So because the body can only chatter a minimum of 10 people at a time. All right. That is why we are saying we need a minimum of 10 people to participate in this program. So once you join, and the charter status does not come immediately, we'll give you time. All right. And then, as you know, with CBA, we can even allow you the $550. Maybe you get 100, you bring, you get 200, you bring, right? So we get a 550, and then we have a timeline. We will have a timeline in in collaboration or in conjunction with the cohort to decide when we need a chartered designation. Everybody must have paid when we get there. All right. Okay. I think I've exhausted my questions and my time is also running. If there are no questions, we'll bring it to an end. And you can always call us on the numbers on your screen 0246 809 200. All right. Thank you so much for your time. Oh, I still have more questions. Okay. Please, are there any hidden challenges and demands for this course beyond these benefits you have mentioned? Yes, Evans, the truth is there's no field without any challenge. All right. As much as we have enumerated the benefits and opportunities and all that, depending on how positioning yourself, that is how do I put it? Let me say, the way you position yourself will also determine the opportunities that will come your way. All right. So you need to leverage on the network among others. All right. There are several people who have come through our programs. They've gotten jobs. Sometimes it may not even be directly related to analytics, but a function that also focuses heavily on analytics. People have gotten jobs. People have gotten remote jobs to the extent that some have even traveled. There's one guy I'm still chasing. He sent me a nice message telling me that his first salary, when he received, he will send me a token from US. He's I have not heard from him, so I'm still waiting for him. So it depends on how you position yourself. And this chartered designation comes with all these things. How you present yourself on LinkedIn will review your CVs and among other things. All right. Yes, you can apply with a CBA certificate, Kwame. Okay, so Richmond, you are in the UK now. So those who, if distance is a barrier for you, no worries. You can still sign on, and then we will have a special arrangement for you. All right. That shouldn't be a problem. You can WhatsApp me later on, and then we will see. I was in UK last December. I spent a lot of time there. If I knew you were there, I would have come for you to go and buy me some beer. All right. But this year, we will be there also. All right. Okay. I think I've now exhausted all my questions. I nearly missed these ones. Okay. So on this note, thank you so much. We usually don't do beyond 1 hour, but we've exceeded our time by 9 minutes. Apologies. All right. And thank you so much for joining us. We are grateful and we appreciate. We don't take it for granted. Enjoy the rest of your holidays. And God bless you all. All right. Goodbye.